Good morning, guys. Okay, so we left off right here. Left everything out nice and neat. And we'll flip through again what we've got done, what we've done so far. I'm not sure, honestly, where this little page goes, but I'm going to put it right there. And right here is how the front is going to look. I might put a word like journal. Wouldn't that be kind of pretty right there? And then flip right through it, flip out, flip around here. This would be a great, could be a journal, but it could also be a great little album, like to send to your mom, pictures of your children, to the grandma, send to a Nana or Grammy, or Papa or Poppy, Grandpa. Anyway, so we left off right here, and I'm trying to include at least one bee and butterfly on each page. Oh, we didn't get a bee on this page, Paula. We did there, no bee or butterfly on the front. So we need to get a bee on this page before we go on. Let me see if I have another bee. Oh, here's a little lonely bee. The problem is I don't know how many bees I've got. So we may not have enough bees for every page. There's 2 bees right there. We can try. No promises. We're going to get a little bee in here on the page prior to that right here. So I think what we'll do, oh, there's one. He's right there. We got 2. Yay. Okay, so I'm just going to get him pretty much, because we've already really finished that page. We'll use this paper for something else, for another page. And we're just going to put the little bee. We'll put him right up here, I think. We kind of got a bare spot, don't we? Okay, so I've got my glue pages out over here. And let's see. I think he should be going like the direction of the goods. Like, just like that. Like the flowers, maybe. Kind of looks like he's flying straight down. He's going to go into the cup. Okay, now we're going to go over to this page. And let's start off by adding some music sheet and some, this says sealed with a kiss. Must be some good little song. I didn't even look to see what the names of them was. I hope you guys are having a good day. I stayed up last night. You know, we did a video late on this, and so this is the next day. And I thought I'd just jump in and we could get it covered, and then I could think about, let's do this right in the middle. And I'm gonna go like that. That way it bends nice in the middle. There we go. Okay, now we'll do some dictionary page. Anyway, we haven't done anything today so far, but I am going to have a doctor's appointment late this afternoon, so I'll have to do that. And tomorrow Charlie comes, then I have therapy. You know, it's kind of like the week is gone. I am definitely going to do some crafting with my friend. Can't miss that. And yeah, trying to think. Let's put this right here. That way we get the seam kind of sealed up a little bit there. Okay, and I have some pretty paper here. This is what was left over from that last page. Can't waste a good floral, right? Let's put this, we'll put this on here. Just get all these edges that are straight. I'm not worried about them being perfect. I just don't want them to be straight perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't have to be straight sides. It kind of bugs me when you have a bunch of straight sides. I'm just going to put it right down here. Excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Okay. Probably from that morning soda I just had. I'm still having. You know how that is, right? Gotta have my caffeine, and it's not coffee for me. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this over as far as I can get it. And let's see. Got a little piece here. I'm going to use up all these little pieces that are in this. Don't want to waste anything. Don't want to waste that ink, right? We definitely use a lot of ink in our jobs. It's not really a job, it's a hobby for me. It's a hobby. But it doesn't hurt to get that, have a little bit extra to help pay for the things you make next, right? Because definitely no big money involved. It's just for fun for me. Okay, so let's see. Let me move this little piece, these little pieces off of here, so they don't accidentally get stuck underneath something. That would not be cool. Okay, and let's see. Let's just put this right here. I just want to kind of spread them out and about. I probably will go through a glue stick. I just got this one out last time, so it doesn't take a lot to go through a glue stick, does it? Okay, let's go over to this little corner. Put a little bit of peach in the corner. And this little bit here. My paper is getting pretty sticky. I like this text right here too. Maybe we'll put that across the center. So today, what am I doing today? Going to the doctor this afternoon around 1 or so, and then I'm going to come back and hopefully do some more videos. And I have a lot of stuff lined up. Get a little bit ahead. Nothing wrong with that, right? You wouldn't believe the therapy he sent home with me. I gotta start that tomorrow. Oh, I think I just had a little pain. Oh my goodness. I would love if after therapy I could walk anywhere I wanted to walk without any problem. It's been so long. It's been so long, I just feel like, is it ever going to happen again? Okay, let's see what else we got that we might want to put in here. Oh, we wanted to do some bee. We wanted to do a bee. We've got a bee right here. Let's do him. I'm not sure. Let's put him up in that corner. Let's just see how much we need to cover that corner. Okay, maybe right about here. And I'm not sure. I don't want to cover. Let's do like this and move it out of the way. Let's do it like this for a minute. I don't want to cover that pretty flower right there. So I'm going to kind of do the paper at an angle so we don't end up covering up that prettiness. If it's not crooked now that I've tore everything. You just never know, right? Okay, let's see. That's wet. We don't want to use that. Okay. I think my son and my husband are going to get my new hot water heater in. You know, we installed a... It's been about 4 months ago we installed a new bathtub into the guest room, so we can have it. As we get older, we can have a walk-in tub, and I want to have it now because I like to soak my legs, and I haven't been able to do that, and because the water hasn't been, you know, with our little hot water heater, hasn't been hot enough. But my son knows how to put them in. That's going to save a lot. And anyway, of course, they're taking care of everything, you know, with my daughter-in-law's mother's estate and stuff. And you know how much time that stuff takes. Okay, so we need a little bit of something over here. No, I don't want it to match. Maybe it can be some... Wait a minute, I see what we could put over here. I can see. Let's see. By the time I pull this little edge off, it probably will not be much. We'll just have to keep adding to it if it isn't right. We'll just add and add and add. I want to see if we can get up right through here. I kind of left a weird shape right there. So now, don't ask me why, but I did. So now I want to kind of add something to go over that little piece at the top. I'm sorry guys, I hit the cord. I've got my phone on charge. I always try to keep it charging whenever I can. That way I have a full charge the rest of the day when I'm done with my video. It's kind of become a habit that I have, and once in a while I forget. So what can I say? All right, so we're gonna do this little piece right up there in that corner. If you want to call it a little piece, it's not too tiny. Can you guys see okay? Okay, we're gonna go right here. There we go. Now we have this section right in here and a little bit down here. So while we're doing around the edges, let's do, how about we do Ooh, that would be pretty to do that green, wouldn't it? Let's do like that. Let's see. I'll do it right here, but I gotta take a little tiny bit off right there. There we go. Let's just take it over here about okay. Then, oh, I'm sticking to the back of my book. I got too many things going on the table. Okay. I'll probably have to trim some of this. There we go. I'll go back and trim everything really good. Get this little tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, over here, we got to do some over here. And I see a little bit right there. I didn't notice that before. So we'll get something right in here. And it's hard to tell, you guys, because you know, you've got so much going on. How about we do this here? Okay. Because it really is like a square. Well, it was like a square. Good from this side. Okay. Now, let's just see. See, because she's up here. The little lady is. Let's do... Let's go this way. This will cover a big part of it, and then we just put a little piece right there. Sounds good, right? Oh, I just noticed, got a little bit here that didn't get roughed up. Okay, try this again. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. This ought to get this part taken care of for us. Now, let's look and see if we see anything. Just a tiny bit right there, right here. So, I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on there because I don't want to cover up the flower. And if we do that, it won't look the same. So we're just going to cover up the tiny bit right there. There we go. Now, we fold this paper over. So we have accomplished another page. And of course, you know, these books are not perfect. After all, it is junk mail, right? I love this. I may have to hang on to all my Joanne flyers. They're always different, guys. You know, they're not always this big, I guess is what I'm saying. So this time, we have this whole thing to cover. Now, we want to start with, definitely start with some of our dictionary paper and music sheet. Put several on here. And I want to see if they have any more with that pretty design. Okay, let's do this right here. Now, just so you know, some of these sections that fold over aren't perfect. They kind of get grabbed. So I'm going to just fold this over and do it just like that, because that's kind of what I did on this other side. Just, you know, FYI. Okay, so I think we will do some of this up there. Don't want to waste this paper. And I like this script on here. And I think it'll look nice. So let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it this way because it's not wide enough. The other way, and I really want that to be on that portion. Okay, now, and over here we're going to get some music sheet. Just a moment. Right here. I'm going to cut this whole page and get the whole page ready, because it's just easier to do it that way. If I do one page, I do the whole thing. Okay. Get all those little crumbs out of the way. All right. I think I want to put, we're going to have this seam over here too, and I think I want to do the whole length of this on this seam over here. I think that will look good. And I'm just going to do it right onto this page because I know we're going to get it done. Okay, let's start up here at the top and bring it down to the bottom. Now this particular portion is not hinged like the other. It's just kind of like a perforated section right there. I'm going to trim this edge down just a little bit because it's got a torn area here on the end. And I don't want that to get hung on anything. No, I think it'll look good that way. I just noticed in my scraps that I have some other things that might go with this page. So let's do a little bit more dictionary paper. Not a lot, just one little area here. All right. Now, if I told you guys, sometime or another, through all my, you know, scrap, walking with a walker and walking with the cane, my wrist, on the right side right here, is just, yes, it doesn't like doing this, but I like doing it. Okay, so I'm going to pull this about like that. Now I want to put this part at the bottom of this other. Just like that. There we go. Okay. So now let me dig out some paper. We're kind of in the pink and a little bit of blue. Maybe if we brought a little bit more blue, peach and blue, and maybe a bumblebee. Oh, I like this paper here though. I like this. I want to put this in this corner right here. I like that. So I've got to trim that corner with this little edge thing. Pull the edge off for me. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not going to put the whole thing over there. Just that section. Just part of that section. Now, let's see. If I'm going to put it right here, I think I'm going to do it to there. Yes. And I have this one little tiny bit right there. I don't want it to be perfectly straight. Okay. Looks a lot, it reminds me of the one on the front of the page. So I wanted it in there. Okay, now let's do some of this also, but not on the same side. Okay, now this time I want to put this right here in this long section. I think that will be great. Now I'm just getting the center at first because I don't want to put too much glue right there till I'm ready to get it in to this little section. Whoops, can I ever do it without bending my paper? Because I'm not using my glue paper like I need to be. See, it's trying to tell me something. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, I like that. This is going to end up being so pretty when we're done. Okay, so we're gonna have to get the little bee guy over here. There he is. And I want to use, I think that's the last little bee guy we've got, which is okay because this is our last layout. We don't want him on the back anyway, do we? So I think we could put him, let's see, let's put this over here. Not all of it, but some of it. Let's do this. Let's see how far over. We want to, I don't really want that big of a piece. Maybe we'll just do like this. And get all these little pieces off of here. Okay. All right. Let's start up in this corner. Oh, you know what's gonna happen. Gotta start over here instead. Because of the angle that I tore it, I think it'll fit better this way. And on top of that, we're gonna have to trim it right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it just because, you know, it's sticky. And we don't want it sticking to everything. Okay, ooh, I like that. Okay, now let's get our little guy in here. He doesn't even know where he wants to end up yet. Good grief. That didn't tear very good at all. Okay. Isn't he cute? He'll sting the fire out of you. We were sitting on the patio the other day, and I don't know who said it, but someone said, I like bees, and I'm like, not me. No, thank you. Okay. I like him, but I think I want him to go, how do I want him on here? Maybe let's do that. Let's do where we can glue this little guy on first. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna put it up here at the top. Okay, and then the little bee can be on the next section. I like him right there. Sticky, sticky, sticky. That's what my hands are. No longer than we've been doing this. I'm already sticky. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little piece too, I think. I got one little spot here. I hope it's big enough. It may or may not be. Ooh. It is just barely. I mean, just barely. It just barely made it. Okay. Okay, that's so fun. Okay, now we have a section over here on the right of the book, and I'm thinking, and we're gonna have that back portion. So we got this right here, and I want to add something with more color. Let's do some of this right in here. The fact that we have this pinkish peach, well, it's okay to add a little bit of yellow with that, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I have a little bit of yellow. Maybe. There we go. Now, let's do it like this. This glue is so slippery. I guess it's because it's warm. I'm just trying to make sure I get plenty on here. Let's see. There we go. See this little bit right here? Kind of bugs me. What do you guys think? Should we put a long strip of something right there, or just leave it? Let me see if we've got any others like that. No, we don't. We've got tiny ones, but nothing this big. We'll wait and see, and if we need to go back and put something there, we can. Okay, so now let's flip it over. I guess we didn't miss anything. And let's work on this back piece. Now, again, this is the back, so, you know, we don't have to be perfect. We do have to be perfect. Now we could really do like tea staining paper and all of that, but I think instead of doing it like that, we'll just do some pockets, or we'll come up with some stuff to make it journal worthy. I just don't think we need to, you know, put it where it, I'm thinking right here with this, because it kind of goes right up against it, you know. Let's see how this is going to, let's see. We've got this, okay, then we've got this that goes in. That's why I trimmed it. So, and then we've got this. So, let's do this portion first. I think like that. I like that. Okay. Let's get a piece of scrap paper here and get this all put down. Okay, now this is going to be as straight as we can get it. I guess that's how it's going to look. And then we will add what we need to add to it. Okay, now let's see. What do we want to put down through there? Let me see what else we got. We have some other things with these colors. Ooh, I like this purple on here. How about we do that? Do some purple. So let's get it. Go in here. We did not add any music sheet. We need to add some because we want it to look, I think what I'll do is add some at the bottom, and then that over there. See if I already got some cut somewhere. There's some music sheet. Okay, so we'll add some music sheet down here, because that's going to end up being two different sheets. Let's see. Such a quiet morning. I kind of like it when it's like this sometimes. You just want to just listen to the things around you. It's peaceful. And then we get out on the streets in some of these towns and it's not so peaceful. I don't know what's going to happen to our world. Okay. I just feel like there's got to be a more civilized way of dealing with things. Things, mistakes, whatever you want to call them. Definitely not smart moves, that's for sure. Okay, so right here, we've really got to do something right around this section because it just, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's do some of this. We'll put some right there. That'll take care of that one spot. And then we'll put one the other direction. Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. And then right here, we'll put another section. Now we are going to get rid of those two sticky papers out of my way there. Okay, so this is like the inside flap, and then we're going to go, it goes like that, and then it goes over, right? I tell you what we're going to have to do. We are going to have to trim this a little bit more. I thought earlier when I trimmed it, it might be enough, but I want it, I'm not even trying to make a perfect straight cut, okay? If it doesn't end up being straight, so be it, okay? There we go. That way when we fold it in, it doesn't get into the spine. All right, now we have the back. I have this whole piece left here. I don't want to put the whole thing on there, so I do want to put a lot on there because we could journal right there. And it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of a journaling space. And I want to have a little color on the page. You know, just like the other sides. So, let's see. Let's open this out. No, that is not going to be flat. That's one thing for sure. So, I didn't cover the spine here because I knew this side was going to be kind of lumpy. And I'm trying to think the best way. That's why I'm thinking one piece right here. Because I don't want to bring it around. And so I decided, since this is all back, that we would just do them separate. Although this probably could have gone over there. So let's do it let's take it over just a little bit. I think I've decided I want to do that. And I'm going to pull a little bit of this off. Okay. Let's see. We might still have to trim a little bit. All right, so what I'm going to do is put the glue on this because it'll be faster, less messy, and I am going to bring it over. Try not to get it on my on my crafting mat here. I'm going to get it over here so that everybody gets a little bit of now. I just have just put the glue in that one spot for now. But as you can see, yeah, I like that better. Now, still got a little room here. So I'm just going to put it on the paper itself. There we go. Now, as you can see, it's going to leave a bump. I don't care. This is a piece of junk, right? Okay, now we have this one little section left back here. I know I'm confusing you by flipping the book around so many times. How about we've got this piece of music sheet, and I really do want to put some music sheet on there. And we can put some dictionary also. Let's get this over here. We'll start with this piece, and I'm going to put it as close to the edge, and then we'll work back in the middle and add whatever we need to add to the middle. I think you know what I mean. I'm excited we're getting this part done, and then we'll let it dry for a day until the next video and go from there. So I'm going to put this down here. I don't know if it will stay, so we'll just have to see if it will. I may have to end up, I'm not going to wrap it over to the other side because, well, look at it. I mean, it's all lumpy. I may end up doing, see how lumpy, I'm sorry, I had that up in my face so I could see. I think if we can get this right here to stay down, maybe bring just a little something over to this side. I'm thinking like maybe a piece of muslin or piece of peach fabric. I did not get anything like that out, but I'm thinking, aren't you glad I'm thinking, guys? Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of dictionary right here, because after all, we've got to have a little bit of dictionary on each page and a little bit of music sheet. Come on. It's sticking to everything. All right, this might be the last of this part. And come off of there. All right, right here. Yeah, now what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of regular glue. Let me turn this fan off. A little bit of regular glue right here. See if I can't push that over. Keep it stronger, you know. And I think most of this, I'm just going to raise up like this and put regular glue. Glitter glue. Maybe. Let's see what happens. I want it to stay together, but I'm thinking now, I've kind of convinced myself that I'm going to look for some fabric before our next video. We'll let this all dry, and yeah, There we go. This one corner just is not sure what it wants to do. There we go. It'll stay. So fun, right? Let me see here. What I'm going to do before we get off of here is I'm going to put the lid on my glue, for one thing, so it doesn't dry up on me. And let me get a wet wipe, because my hands are covered. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll go around and trim all the outside edges. And I'm so covered in glue, I just don't know if I can do that right now. I got it all over me, guys. Okay. All right, there we go. Now let's put the lid back on our glue stick. Now we're gonna kind of trim everything up a little bit. And really there's not that much to clean the edges up on. Kind of been doing it as we've gone along here. Let's pull this out and see. Yeah, right here needs to be trimmed. We just added this, so I guess I didn't notice that. Yeah, that needs to be trimmed. Right here, just a little bit. Pretty much. We've kind of done it as we've gone along, and there's not much to do. So there's that. So here's how we look. Got the bee going on. And we don't have a bee here or there, but if I find one in my papers, I don't want to go without another bee if we don't have to. But I don't think I have any more bees. Here's a butterfly. It's not the right color. I have some little pieces of just things I cut out of some scrap papers. This one might work in here. Some of these might not. Oh, the pink flower would, wouldn't it? Now the thing is, I don't know. Oh, we gotta have the teapot. We for sure gotta have the teapot. Mostly because, you know, we just do. Let's put it here because this really needs something, doesn't it? These are just things, I had scrap paper and I just kind of, things that needed to be thrown out that came off of, this came off another antique paperia. And it was just a little piece and I thought it was cute, so I just cut it out. I just tore around it. And I kind of did that with several different things. Ooh, that's sticking. But since we have a teapot in here somewhere, that will be cute. Let's see what else we got here. We got this little flower, which I think will work. This will work because look at that pink doily. This would work. It's not peach, but it's close. And that little doily would. Let's see what else. And really, this would if we wanted to put it somewhere. Let's see what we need to put in some bare places. Maybe we have places that are just kind of boring, like right here. I'm gonna put this here. Okay, I agree with you. I agree that that's a good spot to put that little flower. Yes, I was cleaning out my collage box. Oh my goodness, I just had a million pieces of this, a million pieces of that, and I was like, what are you doing with all that? But I couldn't bring myself to throw away the little cutesy parts of them. So this is another way you can collage real nicely too. It's, you just cut it out and do it. You know, you can just put whatever, wherever. And I'm going to hang this little doily off the side. Do I want to do it here? No, I think it goes right up here. I think that's really what is calling its name. Right there. Now, let's see what we have on some of these other pages. I think this would be too orange for right there. But, how about right there? That wins the contest. With that doily on it, the way the doily's on it, you just about have to have it up against a page. You see what I mean? Right here, where this is that part that I said, do we need to cover? Well, that took care of that, didn't it? We do have a little bit hanging off here now. But it looks better than it did. I do have some pastel, let me see the time. Okay, we're real close to being done. I was looking to see what else I had torn apart over here, and none of them were like little character things. But I'm going to tell you that I have some, I do have some little, I do have some butterflies that are pastel. So I'm going to put a few of those pastel butterflies on here. Now, we had blue butterflies. But let's see if I have any big enough for this front page. Ooh. Now, I know that's purple, but I'm telling you, we need other colors in here. And I'm taking the biggest ones I have and putting them in here. Now, I know you're going, why are you using those? Well, because, like, look at this. Isn't that pretty? Because I just want to put some color in here. Too much, it's too much pink and peach and, yeah. So I'm going to add some purple. Now, there's no rules. When you do this, no rules whatsoever. I like him. Just going to put one, maybe one on each page. I know, it's a lot, but not every page needs a butterfly. Some of them have butterflies, but I like them. So what I would suggest is that you don't put them in the same spot on every page, right? And I'll come back and add some antennas. Let's put a smaller one over here, because that's a little bit smaller section. I absolutely love these butterflies, and I just wanted to use them. And so I thought, when I was getting all of this together, I thought, I'm going to use them in this book. Now, you can add to anything, like right here, I'm going to add a purple butterfly right there. Now, I have every other kind of pastel butterfly you can imagine. But these purple ones, you know, are just not common. And I thought, they'll look good because they're not common, right? He looks like he's sparkling. He looks like he's sparkling. I hope I didn't just get off, you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off this out of the screen side here. Okay, here we have another one, and this one has a little bit of orange in it. So let's see where we want to put him. That is crooked. I'm gonna have to straighten that one up. Let's see. I think right here. I know he's the only purple thing. That's all right. Now, I feel like we need something else here. Now, I'm not going to put a butterfly, but I'm thinking I don't want it to be all matchy-matchy, you know, but at the same time, I don't like, no, nope, nope, nope. Let me see what else I got. I love this butterfly too. Is that too much? Nope. Nope. I really think having butterflies, look at that. That corner, those corners did not stay, but I'm going to end up making them stay. Okay, so let's see where we need butterflies. We don't have to have them there. We have a purple one there and there. A purple one there. Let's put a couple here. Here's a purple butterfly. Let's see. Here's a purple butterfly. That's kind of a bluish purple, but we're going to put it on there. Anyway, right? I'm going to put one right here. I think we need two on this back page. No, I actually know what we need on this back page. We're about to run out of time. All right, guys, I just want to tell you I've had fun with you in these two videos. And come back. We're going to do something with the spine. What? I have no idea. But it'll be fun figuring it out. We may use some like regular fabric or something. We're going to put this right there. Okay? I'll put this on that page to give it something in that bare spot. Because we have a tendency to have stuff in every spot. If you look here, see? Right here. I'm going to put it right down here on the bottom eventually. Okay, so I think that butterfly right there is not pretty. I just think that I think that. Okay, so now I think that's everything. All right, guys, I hope you guys had fun. I had fun visiting with you guys. I know it's one-sided, but I know you're out there listening to me. And so watch for part 3. It's going to be fun. We've got these crazy butterflies. And you may come back, and I may have butterflies everywhere. You think? I don't know about that. But I'm still not sure I'm finished. See, here's some more butterflies. Look at this little purple one. All right, gotta go. See you guys later. Bye.